All right, here are some pieces that are bisque fired, and this is a turntable. This is a turntable, and on top of the turntable, I'm going to put a bat, a masonite bat, and on top of that is a piece of foam in a pillowcase so that the pieces of clay have a soft place to be, that I don't have to worry about chipping the edges or anything like that. So Glaze is over here on the left side of your screen with a paintbrush in it. On the right side is a bowl of water, and I'm sponging off the bottom so that there's no debris or anything on the bottom, and that the glaze will stick, without any problem. And I wiped off the front and now the edges, and we'll go back to the back. Okay, so I'm going to brush glaze. This is a black glaze, which I'm going to brush onto the bottom of this piece and to the edge, hopefully not over the edge. And then I'll be sure and get glaze onto each and every one of these feet, and you can see the feet have a hole through them. That hole is going to admit a wire, which is going to make it possible to mount these pieces of clay onto a wooden board. So the wire has to go through the hole. If I get glaze inside, it'll stop the wire, so I have to make sure that the holes are free of glaze. Glaze is soluble easily in water, so I just take a brush with water on it and make sure that there's nothing in the hole. No glaze in the hole. So here's the wire. It goes through and all the way to the other side. Okay, so after that, I have to clean the feet of each and every little foot, because the feet, if they have glaze on the bottom, will stick to the kiln shelf and will not come off, or will break, or something bad will happen. So I have to make sure the feet are very, very clean. And I'm taking the excess clay off the edge of the piece, because on this particular piece I want the edge without glaze. So we have to go all the way around, make sure that everybody has no glaze on the edge. All the way. Okay, so now the front side. Again, just brush the glaze. Just brush the glaze onto the clay. This is fired clay. It's like a flower pot. It's been fired once. It's called Bisque, B-I-S-Q-U-E, Bisque. So this Bisque piece is taking a little while for me to put the glaze on. So it's nice to have the turntable so that it's easy to maneuver. Yeah, hopefully I get at least two coats over the whole piece. So squeeze out the sponge in the water and go around the edges again to make sure that there's nothing on the edges that I don't want, like extra drips of clay, or glaze, not clay. Yeah. So I keep checking. Once in a while I'll miss a spot. Like I think right now we're going to see a spot that I missed that doesn't have glaze that should have glaze. Right there. Yeah. On the corner. Boink. A little piece of glaze right there. So that's what we want. We want everything clean. So there's the finished glazed piece. The full thing is done. Okay, Thank you.